Who are the people buying horse property? Well, I deal with this a lot when I'm talking to horse property people because they think if you don't ride horses, you don't know anything about horse property. Well, first of all, I grew up with horses, so I know about horses, but I don't have time to have a horse anymore. Plus, I'm 61 years old and I'm no longer riding horses. And I know a lot of my clients, I have clients in their 70s that are still riding horses. So I think that's cool, but that's not me. My horse colicked and died in 2013, and I have not gotten another horse. So the thing is I have had this happen a multitude of times where I'll go out and I'll do a listing appointment and they'll say, well, do you ride? And I'll say, well, not anymore. And for some reason, they'll go with another realtor who is a horse person. And 100% of the time, they call me back and they say, oh my God, I know I shouldn't be calling you, but this is what's happening. They don't know anything and they're always gone and they're always riding their horse. And I'm like, yeah, I'm here working with clients. I'm not spending time with my horses. As much as I enjoyed that I had my time doing that. So be cautious about that. Now, I'm not saying if they're a horse person that they can't be a great realtor. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying if that's your only criteria is that you like them and they have a horse, that may not be competency in business that you need to get top dollar for your property. The second type of person, so we've got horse people, number one. The second type of person that buys horse property is somebody who wants elbow room. They may have some kids. They may have kids, they want to have a goat or a farm experience. They want a garden. I mean, that's how I was. I had 5 kids. My husband was actually a contractor and he had trucks and trailers to park. So that could be number 3, another one. So he had his goals of parking trucks and trailers and having that room. And I had my goals of I wanted a big garden. I wanted the kids to have a goat, maybe a horse, also chickens, cats, dogs, that kind of thing. I wanted them to have the farm experience. So number 4, so we've got horse people. We've got people who may have kids and want, to have a few smaller animals. You've got the contractors who want to park their trucks and trailers. And then there's some people who just have maybe they grew up in the Midwest on a farm and they just like that elbow room. They don't want an HOA telling them what to do. They're coming from a subdivision and they're sick of that and over that. So those are really the 4 types of people that I work with that are looking for horse property. You don't have to have a horse. You don't have to be a horse person. And if you are a horse person, great. Those are a lot of my clients, but not all of them. So just know if we're marketing your property, we're looking at those 4 types of people. And if you're buying, then we want to make sure that if you are a horse person, you're not overlooking the perfect property to where you could reconfigure the horse setup in the back and make it yours because it doesn't have a horse setup. Okay. All right. What questions do you have? I always want to know what kind of questions do you have because it helps me make better content for you. So drop me a question down below or send me a direct message and I'll be happy to answer those questions in an upcoming video.